good afternoon. This is your News 4 Now update. I'm Kay Ingram, and President Biden is in Manhattan. He just landed at JFK Airport about an hour ago. He's here to announce millions of dollars for the Gateway Hudson River Tunnel project. It could improve the commutes for hundreds of thousands of people. News 4's Tracy Strahan is at the New Moynihan train station with more.
President Biden is in town with news that could soon change your commute, and it's certainly been a long time coming. There's news that the president's going to announce $292 million worth of grant money to go towards completing the final section of concrete casing near Hudson Yards. Now, that so-called tunnel box project started back in 2013, and it was aimed at protecting the right-of-way for future tracks connecting Penn Station to the edge of the Hudson River. All of that means that to address the challenges, they're talking about breaking ground on a new tunnel finally and rehabbing some of the tunnels that were damaged by Superstorm Sandy. Infrastructure has been the focus for the president so far this week. After stopping in Baltimore Monday, he unveiled plans to rehab a tunnel there that dates back to the Civil War. Now, this is a plan for the Hudson River crossings that will impact 200,000 passengers per day, and they say it could also create 72,000 new jobs. Could be breaking ground on this by this year. That's the very latest from the west side. We'll send it back to you.
All right, well, that's exciting to hear. Thanks, Tracy. Crews in Newark will spend much of the afternoon fixing a water main break. It happened here just before 4 this morning on South Orange and Littleton Avenues. Now, it's not clear what caused it. Some people living nearby say their water service was impacted. And new details are coming out about a 22-year-old Instagram model accused of murdering her father as he slept in their Brooklyn home last month. At first, investigators say Nikki Secondino blamed the killing on masked men who stormed into the Bensonhurst home back on December 29th. She later admitted to making that up. Now, prosecutors say she was driven to kill because of an argument over a laptop. They say she hit him with a hammer, then stabbed him with a kitchen knife. Her 19-year-old sister tried to step in, and she was stabbed too. Secondino faces 50 years to life in prison if she's found guilty. A scare at a Connecticut elementary school. A custodian was hurt after officials say they confronted an intruder this morning. It happened after a school alarm went off around 5 this morning at Wintergreen Elementary in Hamden. School officials say a person illegally entered the building. A custodian approached them and somehow got hurt. It's not clear how or how badly, and it's also not clear how the intruder got in. Now, so far, there are no arrests. There is now an extra police presence on campus as a precaution. Now, police need your help identifying this man. He's accused of recording someone using a restroom at a business on the Upper East Side. Police say he put a cell phone in the bathroom to record the person, then waited outside in the hallway until the person was finished. Now, if you recognize him, call Crime Stoppers today. Uber and Lyft drivers in New York City could be getting a raise. This spring, the Taxi and Limousine Commission is proposing a rule that would raise their wages by about 9%. Now, last month, drivers missed out on a similar wage hike after it was struck down by a Manhattan judge. In that case, the judge ruled the TLC didn't fully explain the increase. A public hearing is set for March 1st. Now, just in time for Valentine's Day, 4 local restaurants landed on the list for the most romantic dining experiences in the nation. Here are the ones that made Open Table's annual list: Gallagher Steakhouse in Midtown, RH Rooftop in the Meatpacking District, Chart House Restaurant in Weehawken, New Jersey, and 618 in Freehold, New Jersey. The list is influenced by more than 13 million diner reviews.
Looks like much colder weather today, that's for sure. 41 degrees, a far cry from the mid-50s. 35 in Poughkeepsie, into the 20s to the north and west, and chilly pretty much everywhere else, relatively uniformly. As we take a look at tonight's forecast, down to 29 degrees, winds out of the north to 10. It's time for the extra blanket. We'll see sunrise tomorrow at 7:06. High temperatures, well, middle of the week, 36 degrees, cold, 42 as we jump up on Thursday. But watch that drop to Saturday, 23 degrees. As we take a look at the feels like temperatures Friday morning, 14 in the city, negative numbers to the north and west. As we roll into Friday night, it's going to feel like 0 after that commute home. And Saturday morning in the negative numbers, -8 degrees as you wake up for breakfast and that hopefully hot coffee. There's a look at the 10-day forecast. And as you can see, as we wind up next week, numbers are up again. Back to you, Kay.
All right, well, that's it for now. I'm Kay Ingram.